17-year-old Ben Dionne has made a lot of progress in the years since he was first diagnosed with autism. Ben's parents, Rick and Kathy, noticed very early on that Ben wasn't developing as he should, so they turned to their pediatrician for answers.
When we went back at his 15-month check, I had, kept track of a couple things that I just thought were odd, is how I put them. And that's the first time that he said, I think he has autism. So we spent the next 3 months getting in for a full evaluation, and he was diagnosed by 18 months old.
Proactive from the outset, the Dionnes embarked on an intensive therapy program for Ben at the Margaret Murphy Center for Children's Middle and Secondary School in Lewiston. The school offers a one-on-one educational setting with tailored instruction for children with autism spectrum disorders and other developmental disabilities.
Ben has made tremendous growth since starting at our school. Just in the 3 years that I've known him, he's come leaps and bounds in terms of what he can handle, what things that used to be triggers for him for, some agitated behavior, he can handle. He has a number of words that used to be, when he heard them, he'd become really upset, like no and wait and stop, and now he can hear those and handle them. So in terms of his behavior, he's made tremendous progress. You got it. Nice job.
Ben is nonverbal, meaning he doesn't have the ability to vocalize his needs. For the nonverbal child with autism, other means of communication, such as signing or an augmentative communication device, is needed to communicate.
John Smith.
And John Smith, where is he from? What movie?
Pocahontas.
Ben learned to use a Dynavox to communicate basic needs. The Dynavox device was designed to assist individuals who are unable to communicate because of cognitive, language, and physical impairments. The PEC system is also a form of augmentative and alternative communication that uses pictures instead of words to help children communicate. PECS was designed especially for children with autism who have delays in speech development.
You got it. Nice job, buddy. Ben is almost a poster child for augmentative communication devices. I mean, he uses it appropriately. He engages other people with it. He requires prompting. He's not intrinsically motivated to necessarily communicate with it with other people, but he certainly enjoys it, and he also uses it for his own benefit.
Starts with a P. That's his name. You finish it.
Pango.
Pongo. Yes, it's Pongo. You're right.
Ben's school sends home a detailed progress report of the instruction and the activities in which he participates. This helps Kathy and Rick communicate with Ben at home.
And if I read it, then I'll be like, oh yeah, I know you saw some snowmobiles. Like in here when they stated that, well, it wasn't here, it was... So what they do a really good job with is telling me something that's different. Before and after we looked at the snowmobiles outside. So Doug did that. So if Ben is going to say something about snowmobiles and write Doug, I'm going to ask him, because I know that he did that at the nursery. So I'll say, oh, you did that at the nursery. That's interesting. What color were the snowmobiles? And then he might even give me the name of the snowmobiles.
Ben's development has been incremental, but each small step forward brings a great sense of pride to Mom and Dad. More challenges are in store for the Dionnes as they navigate life's transitions with Ben, but by taking advantage of the available support systems, they feel they have achieved a balance in their lives that once seemed improbable.